free online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Pure Talk believes in American values and that free should mean exactly that, free. Well, switch to Pure Talk today. You'll get a free Samsung 5G smartphone. Now, qualifying plans start at just $35 a month for unlimited talk, text, 15 gigs of data, and, of course, mobile hotspot. Just dial pound 250, say the keyword Pure Talk, claim your eligibility for your free brand new Samsung 5G smartphone. Start saving on wireless today and switch to my cell phone company, Pure Talk.
This report is sponsored by Our American Stories.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll tell the story of the Great Chicago Fire and the even greater Chicago recovery. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
You can't help but look at a car wreck on the side of the road. Yet we turn a blind eye to the things we should be looking at. What are we doing? It's not like we didn't know. We know. We are turning our eyes. The Glenn Beck program. I have no tolerance anymore for people who say, I just can't look at it. Listen and look. You don't have that option. Glenn Beck. Mornings at 7. What can you do? Here's something you can do. News Radio 690 KTSM.
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an extreme flash flood.
Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. Talk to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. Get started today at ready.gov/plan. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council. El Paso's News Radio 690 KTSM.
Glad you're here. Hello, Stu.
Hey, Glenn, how are you doing?
Good. We're kind of in that Easter mode, before a holiday, where we checked out a long time ago, like maybe on Monday of this week. And so we just kind of coasting, and all the wheels have come off, and we're just kind of, just sitting there right at the finish line in our little soapbox derby car that we made.
And we directed it right at a bridge at Putnam. And there's going to be a collision at some point. Thankfully, the show's almost over, because the off-air conversation today would not lend itself well to us having a show on Monday.
Right. So let me just talk to you. One last message here. Obviously, we've been listening this week. We've done a lot about Jesus and Christianity and faith and redemption, and I've done it for a reason. He's the only reason I'm alive today. Forgiveness is real. Redemption is real. And the redemption that we need for our country begins with you and me. We need to humble ourselves. We need to begin to see that what he did, I want you to direct you to glennbeck.com, an article, one that was written by me and one from Katerina, who works at glennbeck.com, explaining some of the art, because I have painted 3-4 different, very different images of Christ. And it bothers me trying to paint the face of Christ, but I did it for a reason. One is the Shroud of Turin. One is the moment that he wakes up and you see just the beginning of the flash that would imprint on the Shroud of Turin. But then there is the Jesus in Auschwitz and the Jesus that is being told to deny his parentage on trial in Mao's communist revolution. I don't know if they're controversial, but read about them, because there's a reason I painted Christ in these ways, because he is always where trouble is, he is always the one standing quietly trying to help. And we need to be those people. And Easter weekend is a great time to make that commitment to yourself, to your family, to your country. But it all begins with today, why he died and why he rose again. We'll see you Monday.
The Glenn Beck Program.
El Paso's News Radio, 690 KPSM. Is your closet cluttered with home videos and photos that rarely see the light of day? These are irreplaceable heirlooms, and they're not only crowding your shelves this spring cleaning season, but they're rapidly fading away. It is so important that you preserve your family's history. It's always been so much work to digitize everything until now. Getting a kit from Legacy Box makes checking this important chore off your to-do list really easy. It's simple, affordable, and it's a they thought of everything kind of solution for digitally preserving your family's history. Each kit includes everything you need to safely pack and send your recorded moments so they can be digitally preserved forever. Plus, all of the work is done right here in America, and over 1 million customers have trusted them. I'm one of them. Plus, for a limited time, Legacy Box is running a $9 videotape sale that's 65% off. At this special price, there's never been a better way to convert your entire collection. So visit legacybox.com/records. Shop their $9 tape sale, legacybox.com/records.
I got a question. Is your dog a picky eater? Or maybe has bad breath, dull coat, low energy, or even some digestive issues? Greetings. I'm naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, founder of Rough Greens, and for decades, I've taught humans how nutrition is critical for our optimal health. Well, the same is true for our furry family members, which is why I created Rough Greens. Because unfortunately, dog food is dead food. But Rough Greens is packed with live omega oils, essential vitamins and minerals, powerful probiotics, digestive enzymes, and tons of other things. And your dog will love it. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve their health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens, the easy and smart way to improve your dog's health and longevity. My dogs and I are so confident your dog's going to love it, we're going to give you a free Jumpstart trial bag. All you have to do is cover the shipping. Get your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today by going to roughgreens.com. That's ruffgreens.com.
Life's a constant swirl of shopping. Groceries, clothes, gifts, the occasional self-care splurge. You know how it is. That's why you should get the Drop app. With Drop, you earn points for shopping and turn those points into gift cards. Last year, I scored $150 in gift cards alone. Make sure to use code DROP23 when you sign up and get $5 in Drop points. That's DROP23. Get rewarded for shopping and download Drop now for App Store or Google Play.
Each year, thousands of women and girls are at risk for an unplanned pregnancy. Some are worried about becoming a parent too soon, about what having a child will mean for their plans for the future. Modern adoption plans allow women and girls to choose what is important to them in an adopted family, including ethnicity, religious beliefs, personality traits, and where they live. By considering a modern adoption plan, women and girls are making brave and selfless choices. To learn more about modern adoption, go to modernadoptionplans.org.
News on the hour and a half. Traffic and weather all day. News Radio 690 is KTSM AM El Paso, an iHeart radio station.
NBC News Radio, I'm Lisa Taylor. The Biden administration has approved $60 million in relief funds for Maryland following the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge. Tammy Trujillo has more.
The emergency funds provide an initial down payment to help Maryland manage ongoing disruptions to traffic and supply chains. The bridge collapsed overnight Tuesday after it was struck by a container vessel. 8 construction workers were on the bridge at the time of the collapse. 2 were rescued. The bodies of 2 others have been recovered, and 4 are still missing.
President Biden continues to face protests against his handling of the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators repeatedly interrupted Biden's New York City fundraiser that featured former Presidents Obama and Clinton Thursday night. Biden is facing growing pressure to stop U.S. aid to Israel as the civilian death toll in Gaza rises. The World Court is telling Israel to avoid famine in Gaza. The judges of the International Court of Justice on Thursday released an order stating the court observes that Palestinians in Gaza are no longer facing only a risk of famine, but that famine is setting in. The order calls for Israel to take all necessary and effective action to ensure basic food supplies reach Palestinians in Gaza. Actor Louis Gossett Jr. has died at the age of 87. His family confirmed the news on Friday.
What's your name, boy? Mayo. Zach Mayo, sir. How did you slip into this program? I didn't know the Navy was so hard.
Gossett Jr. won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his role in An Officer and a Gentleman. He also won an Emmy for his role in the miniseries Roots. Gossett Jr. was the second black man to win an acting Oscar after Sidney Poitier in 1964. When it comes to illegal immigration, all eyes are on the southern border, but a group of lawmakers are warning that not enough attention is being paid to what is happening on the northern border.
The northern border is just as insecure as the southern border, and the threat is very real.
Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez says in about a year we'll be seeing the same numbers on the northern border as we're currently seeing in the south. You're listening to the latest on NBC News Radio. Former Connecticut Senator Joe Lieberman is being remembered with great fondness as family and friends gathered in Stanford for his funeral. Governor Ned Lamont and former Senator Chris Dodd are expected to deliver eulogies. The 82-year-old died Wednesday from complications of a fall. For decades, Lieberman served Connecticut in the state legislature as Attorney General and in the United States Senate. Today's print edition of the Wall Street Journal has a large blank space on its front page on the one-year anniversary of the detention of Evan Gershkovich in Russia. To call attention to the newspaper's reporter, the front page headline reads, "His story should be here." Gershkovich was detained during a reporting trip in Russia and charged with suspicion of espionage. Part of the journal's coverage today includes a letter from his family titled, "It has felt like holding our breath." The number of homeless deaths in Los Angeles is down significantly, but the number is still high. The LA City Controller's Office says 900 homeless people died last year, down from 1,167 in 2022, for a decrease of nearly 23%.
These folks didn't become homeless on purpose. They were pushed out of our society by the economy, by the systemic racism.
That's homeless advocate Ted Hayes, who says the way to resolve the issue is to voluntarily relocate people, services, and housing onto federal property. The Mets will open the 2024 season at Citi Field against Milwaukee today, with the first pitch set for 1:40 p.m. Natalie Migliori has more.
Some Mets fans lined up early to greet the players as they pulled into the stadium. Anthony and his 8-year-old son Anthony saying this opening day will be their first of many together.
We're diehard Mets fans, and believe it or not, my wife surprised the both of us and said, you know what, it's opening day, why not start a tradition with Anthony bringing him to opening day?
It'll certainly be memorable since outfielder Brandon Nimmo stopped and signed some of their merch. After a disappointing 2023 season, new additions are making some fans hopeful, including new manager Carlos Mendoza and J.D. Martinez.
Lisa Taylor, NBC News Radio.
Join us for our 2024 iHeartRadio Music Awards, live from the Dolby Theater in Hollywood.
Monday, April 1st. Watch on Fox, starting at 7 p.m. and listen to the free iHeartRadio app.
Tesla Ultralast is the proud partner of the iHeartRadio Music Awards, a celebration of artists and the fans who got them there. The fans who make the music truly come alive through their energy and positive vibes. To the fans that make live music possible, we salute you.
Life's a constant swirl of shopping. Groceries, clothes, gifts, the occasional self-care splurge. You know how it is. That's why you should get the Drop app. With Drop, you earn points for shopping and turn those points into gift cards. Last year, I scored $150 in gift cards alone. Make sure to use code DROP23 when you sign up and get $5 in Drop points. That's DROP23. Get rewarded for shopping and download Drop now for free on the App Store or Google Play.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale with Hot Buys. Your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Ashley Sleep mattresses starting at $2.50. Plus, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. And shop top mattress brands like Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Purple, and Beautyrest Black with 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required.